Welcome back to Concrete Block. We're diving into the second segment of our show, where we explore some of the most pressing global news stories. Today, we're focusing on the escalating conflict between Israel and Lebanon, with Iran playing a significant role in the negotiations. The situation on the ground is dire, with thousands of residents in southern Lebanon being ordered to leave their homes as Israeli forces push deeper into the region. The humanitarian crisis is worsening by the day, with over 370 people killed in Lebanese airstrikes and at least 20 Israeli soldiers losing their lives. The displacement of civilians is adding to the chaos, with many forced to abandon their homes and seek shelter elsewhere. The U.S. has been hosting talks between Lebanese government officials and Israel, aiming to end hostilities and potentially lead to a peace agreement. However, Lebanon is demanding a complete truce, while Israel wants guarantees that Hezbollah will be completely uprooted from the southern region. Iran, which has significant influence over Hezbollah, is also seeking an end to the conflict in Lebanon as part of its own peace deal with the U.S. As the negotiations continue, there are concerns about the potential for further escalation. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has been critical of previous U.S. efforts to broker agreements with Iran, citing the country's hostility towards Israel. Meanwhile, Iranian leaders have remained defiant, despite Israeli airstrikes killing several top officials, including the supreme leader. The situation is complex and multifaceted, with various stakeholders having different interests and motivations. As we continue to monitor the developments, it's essential to consider the perspectives of all parties involved and strive for a nuanced understanding of the conflict. The U.S. president has suggested that an agreement with Iran may be near, but the lack of a concrete announcement has raised questions about the prospects for a deal. The Strait of Hormuz remains closed, disrupting energy supplies and driving up oil prices. As we take a closer look at this story, it's clear that the situation is fluid and unpredictable. We'll continue to follow the developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Welcome back to Concrete Block. As we wrap up today's show, we're going to dive into a developing story that's gaining international attention. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine has taken a potentially catastrophic turn, with reports of a drone strike on the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in Ukraine. According to statements from Russian state-owned company Rosatom, the strike blew a hole in the wall of the machine room but did not damage core equipment. The Ukrainian government has denied any involvement in the attack, calling the accusations illogical and suggesting that Russia is attempting to discredit them. The International Atomic Energy Agency has weighed in, with Director General Rafael Grossi stating that attacking nuclear sites is like playing with fire. Grossi has promised to send specialists to assess the situation at the facility. This incident has raised concerns about the safety of nuclear power plants in conflict zones and the potential for catastrophic consequences if such facilities are damaged. As the situation continues to unfold, it's essential to consider multiple perspectives and sources to gain a comprehensive understanding of the events. The Russian government has accused Ukraine of attempting to strike another nuclear plant, the Kursk nuclear power plant, with President Putin warning of severe consequences if such an attack were to occur. The Ukrainian government maintains that it is committed to regaining control over its own territory, including the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, which is currently under Russian occupation. As we strive to provide balanced and accurate reporting, it's crucial to acknowledge the complexities of this conflict and the various interests at play. We will continue to monitor the situation and bring you updates as more information becomes available. That's all for today's Concrete Block. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay informed.